I love, anybody that knows me knows that I love record stores. And I love this one in particular. My cousin had a record store when I was in middle school and high school, so this is really where I feel most comfortable. I met a lot of lifelong friends working in and shopping in record stores, and I think I can count this guy as one of my friends. I'm really happy to be here today. My manager from my college record store sent something out today, and I want to share it with you. This is a quote from John Mellencamp, and he says, "I was at some place the other night, and some guy came up to me and said, 'You know, music is not the same.' And he said, 'It's just not the same. There's not any good songwriters anymore.' And I went, 'Whoa, wait a minute. Have you heard my last record?' He goes, 'No.' 'Have you heard Bruce's last record?' He goes, 'No.' 'Have you heard Dylan's last record?' 'No.' I said, 'Maybe there's still music out there you're not listening to. That's the problem. It's still being made. You grew up. Too bad for you.'" Well, we're lucky to have a guy who helps us, all of us who didn't grow up, with a place to hang out and hear new music. And at the Texas Music Office, we had a flag flown over the Capitol this week in honor of 50 years of John Kuntz selling records in Austin, Texas. It's your flag. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I hope while this was flying over the dome that the guys in the dome, and most of them are guys, looked up and said, "We ought to do something for everybody in Texas." I hope my flag was their inspiration.
I'm sure it was. Oh, you're not done yet. Wow.
No, it's not happy birthday. Maybe don't have me this air. Thanks, everybody. This is good. Thank you, Stephen. Well, I guess there's going to be cake maybe for everybody if they're small slices. Hey, Kathy. I'm guessing my cake's vegan. It's a vegan cake. Okay, all right. So, butter-free, egg-free, dairy-free, yeah. You'll love it. You'll love it. And, there's sugar.
Congratulations, John.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Alice. So, I think we got a band I need to introduce. So I hope a bunch of y'all took advantage of that incredible time trip forward and back and got yourself a copy of Transit Damage. It's a fantastic record made by one of my favorite bands. It's going to be so great to have 8 of my favorite people up here on this stage. Is it 8? Is that right? You think it's 8 today? I don't think we got any ribettes, or do we? I don't know. Okay, anyway, my good buddy, incredible musician and producer Steve Berlin produced this with Shinyribs. So without any further ado, y'all know what to do. Like it's Austin, Texas. Welcome Shinyribs to the Waterloo Record stage.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, John. Congratulations. 50 years. Good Lord. When did I turn 50? Years ago. Claude Bernard just turned 50. I went to Claude Bernard's 50th birthday. Anyway, this record we made this record, February of 2022 is when we actually recorded the record. So we've been sitting on it a long time, waiting to put it out. So we're very excited that you all can hear it now, what we've been listening to and fretting over for so long now, and relearning lately. Because you record a record and it's like amazing, and you get done with it and you like walk away from it, and then some months later you're like, oh, we have to learn all those songs again. Okay. We did it at a studio up in North Austin, kind of at the corner of Mopac and 183 over there. It was George Reef's old house called the Finishing School. If any of you remember George Reef, may he rest in peace. Yeah, the great one, George Reef. So I recorded the first 3 Shinyribs records there at his little home studio called the Finishing School. And then when George passed, Gordy Quest and the band of Heathens purchased the house and all of the gear in it from George's family, made things much easier for them to move on, and they have transformed it into really a world-class studio. A great engineer, a local guy, Jim Valentine, if any of you know him, he's a brilliant guy. He wired and set up the whole thing, so he was the engineer on the record. We have Steve Berlin producing. We had an incredible band in there, among them the co-producer of the record, Mr. Mason Handcammer on the bass. Co-producers of it, so this is the first song on it, so we're going to start with a little love song called In a World So Opposed, speaking of the flag, in a world so opposed to simply belonging, I simply belong to you. Love is helium, not the balloon. We've become more than we thought we'd be. Ain't it crazy, baby, baby, just you and me. Drunk on the perfume of these blooms. The very thing lifts the simply belong, yeah, simply belong. Thank you so much. All right. So the record is kind of a narrative, a circular narrative. It's based on a character in this next song. This is a song called Dark Clouds. It's based around this young woman that I knew some years ago, loosely based on her life and her experience. So this is her song. This sets the whole thing up, called "She's Running from a Dark Cloud." They never knew. She had friends, none of them never knew where she been. She got hurt, but she's proud. Oh, she's running from that dark cloud. She's breaking her chain. Yes, it's true. She thought fondly of me, because I took all the time to see all the grief and the shame, heavy hurt and the blame. She's damaged. It's true. She said, turn around. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. I hate to say it, but I hope she don't. She's running from that dark cloud. She's breaking her chain. Disappearing from that old crowd, leaving behind the shame. She's finding her true self. She's dead inside. Gonna watch that test of stupid out of mind. She's breaking her chains. And she runs. Baby, she runs. She runs. Running around. She runs. Running around. here's a song that was inspired by a local band, a Little Captain Travis. I don't know how many of y'all remember Little Captain Travis, but they have this song called Little Drops of Summer, and I just was hanging out one night and I learned that song because I love that song, and I love Little Captain Travis, and I had already learned Trans Am Tube Top. So this is a beautiful little song. So I started messing around with it. I added some parts to it, expanded on the theme a little bit, and messaged Matt and Mandy and said, "Hey, is it cool if I expand on your theme a little bit?" And they're like, "Sure, man, do whatever you want." So this is for the old Little Captain Travis right here, little drops of summer.
Turkeys are getting nervous about the elves and the sleigh. Hurricanes are dying, oceans rolling cold. The sun is changing places, the leaves are rolling gold. The shadows they seem to burn. Tears in my eyes, the lifeguards have gone home, so the whistles in your mind, the cotton and the corn, ready to be torn from the fields of September, in the arms of the farm. Summer dance right here. The dance sensation, super the nation. Everybody go. Little drops of summer are waving as they fade. Popsicle sticks have all been thrown away. Little drops of summer, so soon to fade away. Little drops of summer, all fade away soon. Big hand for the Shining Soul Sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Broadway, I know the Shining Soul Sisters. Alice Spencer. Rock and roll. Yeah, that dance, it's infectious. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Oh, we do one more for you. This is the title track of the record, Transit Damage. Once again,
again. Thanks, John, and all the Waterloo folks for having us, man. We appreciate it. Man, it's been a while since I've been here. Lovely, lovely. And all of y'all, thanks for coming out. Happy anniversary, John. The big 5-0. It's good to be 50 again. Especially, I would say Michael Flowers. Michael Flowers, me and him go way back in Shreveport days, man. We've been playing punk rock together for a long time. There's still too many Douglases. Take it, you shut your gate. Don't have nothing to do with anyone anymore. Put aside your worldly affairs to arouse only yourself forevermore. It's not worth so much hassle to follow the lines that they define. Oh, it's not worth the aggravation to always see deception in their design. Well, the book that you wrote, it sounded familiar from the start, dim and dull. You betrayed your cultivation for a mind too tempted, tangled and full. You mistook the moment as meaningless, abject failure for love. Instant enlightenment can look like genius. It's always cheap and plentiful. So don't go out feeling inferior, thinking you're less of a man. People's wisdom is meager, and they're always eager to tell you they don't give a damn. For all you knew, you had nothing to prove, just a move and a groove and a new feeling. Our experience it teaches the heart, and it teaches from the start of a mind that's a road uneasy. Your soul is snow from the things you know, but the people all just make your sleazy. If you don't steer your thoughts, you will always be confused. So far ahead, falling behind, torn and faded, brand new. If you can simply laugh and leave, then I say, hey baby, just walk away.
was going to buy one if you do one more.
Yeah, you're right. All right, alphabet. This is a schoolhouse rock for all the kids in the audience. Let your left arm hang down. Let you see the Jew in a crown. If you read on those you know, it's because I ain't no but a form of alphabet. Let your F all get together. I am not with your daddy. Let your H hang out with J. Let your Z rings out some more. Don't let your D to G in the door. Alphabet, la la la. I'm not talking about anything. Oscar, Scrabble, I'm talking about the alphabet. Cut it to the line, right together to a big alphabet. You better, you better. Rolling from the fifth wall. If another comes in with you, don't ask them why. Tell them you can't spell a morning without an I. L-M-N-O-P, sipping that Texas tea. Alphabet, you better put on a sweater on me. Alphabet, put on a sweater on me. Alphabet, you better put on a sweater. Alphabet, put on a sweater on me. Oh yeah, Shinyribs in the field, I'm playing our horns. We're on the news band. Waterloo, here's the 50 more years. Sounds like Paul Anderson.
How about it, everyone?